It's 11 at night on Sunday. You're not very sleepy yet, so you hit the pipe before going to bed. You hope to feel relaxed, but it backfires. Now your mind is racing. You can't stop thinking about the most and the least interesting topics in the world. When suddenly an urgent matter comes to your head. What is consciousness? How does it work? Do we even know enough about it? If we know enough about it, could we upload our minds and then download it to another body in order to live forever? Also, I wonder how dinosaurs actually look like. Well, luckily for me and for you, there's something called Kurzgesagt. Kurzgesagt is a YouTube channel that takes completely stupidly complex ideas and they translate them into a simple language that you and me can understand. And they do that using cool ass animations, which is like awesome. Kurzgesagt has so much cool information, ton of science, but they don't only go that route, they also go the metaphysical and philosophical route. They got videos like The Egg, which talk about God and the meaning of life, and optimistic nihilism, which talks about how insignificant our human existence is in the perspective of the universe, how tiny, small, and brief in time we are, and all that is so insignificant when you see how much universe there is out there. And that causes pretty dreadful feelings when you realize that you're no more than a grain of dust. And they counter that feeling with optimistic nihilism, which is being aware of that, but knowing that our human life is all we can experience. So it's all we have. So it's all we should care about. So the cool thing here is you don't watch it to learn cool things. You watch it because it's fun, or because you're super high in bed at 2 a.m. and you got urgent matters to solve. But anyhow, you watch one or two at a time. It's super cool and fun and easy to watch. And after a few days, you find yourself at work talking about homeopathy or string theory or about the microbiome and poop transplants. I don't know. So these guys are completely science-based. Well, not completely, because like I said, they go pretty philosophical as well. But they're very heavily science-based. Everything that they do and make videos and talk about is based on science and based on data. But they are humans, and they're drawing human conclusions off that data. And as every human, they're gonna have their biases and their opinion. So when you hear them say like, overpopulation kills economic growth, or meat is bad, you just take it with a grain of salt and click on that video and see why they're saying that, you know, because every time I clicked on a video that I disagreed with, I gained a perspective. I learned something that I didn't know, and not necessarily it changed my opinion, but I saw the science that they studied to get on that conclusion. I gained perspective and I gained new information every single time. So watching Kurzgesagt on a regular basis will make you considerably smarter in a short amount of time, unless you're a scientist and a genius and you already know all of that. So go ahead and check them out for yourself. I would definitely advise you to watch Time is a video so good that they remade it. The Egg and optimistic nihilism, like I was talking about before. If you watch any two of those three videos, you get a good idea of what Kurzgesagt is about, and I guarantee you will not regret investing those 15 minutes. They talk about a lot of stuff. They talk about the universe and wormholes and black holes and neutron stars, and they talk about the human body, small things like bacteria and viruses and the immune system. So in my experience, if you start getting that information in, you get a new perspective on life. Kind of. You know, there's so much stuff that they talk about that's not really accessible to dummies like you and me. There's information out there, but it's just not comprehensible. The words are way too hard. It's like a mirror, like the information comes and it gets completely repelled the other way because it's too hard to understand and too boring. And these guys do such a good job in translating that into a language that you and me can understand, that you get complex ideas that are part of reality. Not only you get new information, but when you go about your life, whatever that comes in to your perception comes with a different lens, because you know so much more reality now. You know like how big stuff works, how small stuff works. It's just a different brain that you have after a while watching those guys on a regular basis. Unless you're a scientist and a genius and you already know all of that. There's also that possibility. But I don't think if you were a scientist or a genius, you would be watching my videos. No offense. So the creator of the channel is also the author of this book, immune, which talks about the immune system. Trending topic right now, I would say. Bro, the immune system is complex in this book, and you can see the size of this book, and they're still trying to simplify it. And check out like their animations or their illustrations, which in the channel will be animations. They're pretty fucking cool. So there's a bunch of things in scale. So you can see here, like there it is, coronavirus. What's that green stuff? E. coli. And this thing, the orange thing, is a macrophage. This shit's cool. If you don't want to read the books because life is short, they have a video on the immune system too. Alright, so if you have 15 minutes to invest, go ahead and check them out right now. Check out their playlist. They have a playlist, our best stuff. Also, one more thing, if you find yourself at 2 a.m. not being able to sleep, do not go on YouTube. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Actually, what I'm going to advise you is to do some breathing exercises. What? I have a hard time falling asleep since I was a kid. From everything that I've ever tried to help me fall asleep, breathing exercises was probably the one that helped the most. Check out my video, Breathing for Dummies and for Fighters. It might not be there yet because I haven't made it yet, but if it's there, click on it and check it out. There's good information there. There will be good information there, I promise. It helped me a lot, and it's guaranteed to help you at least a little bit. Alright, so that was it for today. Shout out Kurzgesagt. Kurzgesagt is beautiful. Kurzgesagt is just giving out awesome information for free, and that's what the world needs. That's what society needs. We need more stuff like Kurzgesagt. So shout out them, and thank you for watching. If you liked any of this, share with a friend, subscribe, like. That way you help a friend and you help me, and everybody wins. So see you next time.